Welcome to the my-moo.com podcast. My-moo.com is your source for information on James Churchward and his theories of the lost continent of Mu. Podcast 31, the 2012 my-moo.com Research Update. This has been another busy and exciting year at my-moo.com, your source for information on James Churchward and his theories of a lost Pacific Ocean continent. First, some follow-ups to previous materials discussed at my-moo.com. Last year's discovery of a James Churchward original painting dated 1904 and entitled The Silver Hook was followed this year by a vintage cover from a 1933 L.L. Bean catalog being reprinted. It is also entitled The Silver Hook and contains many of the same elements as James' painting. Following up on the Relics of Mu podcasts from March 2007, in which a physical relic from Mu that was identified and shown in James' books has reappeared. On the lip of the metallic vessel was an inscription that was not translated. I recently received an email from Alexander Voronin, president of the Russian Society on Studying of Problems of Atlantis, with the translation. According to his colleague, Willy Melnikov, the inscription in the Gujarati language reads, "Master Nedge did for all." This year saw the reviews of the 1970 book entitled Mu Revealed and James' 1894 Fishing Among the Thousand Islands. There were two new podcasts, one about James' theories with regard to the Mongols, and we also had the opportunity to speak with Stan Grist from Ecuador about the findings of his research of the metallic library of the Teos Cave. This metallic library is sometimes mentioned as proof of James Churchward's theories. Stan has promised a return visit to tell us more about his research into the collection of Father Crespi. We created a new webpage called Radio Days. James' 1924 and 1925 broadcasts on WNYC are listed, and some of the press coverage that ensued. Unfortunately, 2012 did not see the e-publication of James' lectures, but we can hope that it is accomplished next year so that everyone can access the materials. Some old photographs, negatives, and letters from Howard Carasey's estate have been obtained, as well as another original painting. Howard called my great-grandfather uncle, and they were obviously close, reading some of the letters. As I decipher the contents, I'll be passing more information along. Finally, I hope to announce the publication of my next book soon and provide further intellectual fodder for continued controversy. Have a great day, and thanks for listening. The my-moo.com podcast will be created on an irregular basis and address the state of the research, post interviews with knowledgeable people, and challenge the status quo to arrive at a more complete understanding of James Churchward and his theory of a lost Pacific Ocean continent. Please check back frequently at my-moo.com or join our email list to keep up to date on our progress and join the discussions. This production, copyright 2011 by Jack Churchward, all rights reserved.